taking you back to the basics in the kitchen. So that was a gorgeous sautéed shrimp with lemon, garlic, and rosemary. And the lesson today has been all about sautéing.
Absolutely. And one of the things that goes along hand in hand with sautéing is deglazing.
Okay.
And now here's that beautiful chicken that we finished.
Oh, that's so good.
Look at what's left inside that pan.
Well, that's good stuff.
That's where all the flavor is. Now, deglazing, you can use, in this case, a nice white wine. You can use chicken stock. You can use water. But the key is you just put it in and turn up the temperature, and then just gently swirl that around, even grabbing something like a wooden spoon so you don't scratch the bottom, bringing up all of that flavor. And all you're going to do, Tracy, is just reduce that until it's the texture you want, and then ladle that right over top of your sauce. So again, it's that one-pan cooking.
Nice.
That's the benefit of sauté.
Okay.
So the other thing I've done, now I've started this incredible shrimp dish. Now, shrimp on its own is like a little bit like chicken in the sense that it's a blank canvas.
Yep.
So what I did is added some butter and oil. Now that's the hallmark for sauté. We've got the fat in the pan. But what I did, I was able to flavor it by putting in some garlic and a little bit of rosemary.
Nice.
So the pan is, again, hot. Gotta be hot. In with the shrimp.
Do you have to do anything to the shrimp, like take the water out of the shrimp, or do you care?
Completely drained. You're
Completely
on point.
drained.
That's one of the most important things, actually, that I completely forgot about. I'm glad you're paying attention.
Oh,
this is awesome.
no problem.
So proteins in particular, vegetables as well.
Yeah.
We need to get as much moisture out of the product before it goes in the pan. That way, it's less time in the pan, and ultimately, we'll have some better flavors and textures.
Okay.
So a little bit of salt and pepper, and I'm just going to literally, that's on high. And while that begins to saute, I've got another great dish here, and this is what it looks like to when it's finished.
That looks so fresh.
And what it is it's peppers and onions and tomatoes.
Yes.
But that dish, it's from the Basque region of France. Now, French cuisine, the reason it's so important to teach these techniques is they're the first ones to organize the kitchen in a way that we can do repeatable things. So that when you begin to do these techniques, you can get the same results again and again. So you see, I sauteed the onions in this recipe.
Yep.
I'm going to deglaze right here, add just a little bit of this. Now, this is going to bring up all that beautiful flavor. You can see it start to essentially boil there, and that's going to reduce, and then all of these bright, beautiful, look at these colors. So I've got red pepper.
This makes me want to eat vegetables.
This makes you want to cook.
Yeah,
right? I mean,
well,
seriously.
I'm almost there.
Look how beautiful it is. You're almost there. I love it.
So good.
Green pepper. So we've got all of these beautiful flavors together. Again, it's a one-pan side. So imagine if you need a side for fish, if you need a side for chicken, this can be it. So I'm just going to season that with a little bit of salt and pepper. You don't need a lot. The important thing about adding salt at this stage is that it will help to draw out more of that water.
Okay.
Really, really critical. And then with the fat that's in the pan, just keep moving that around. And then what you'll end up having is you'll have everything will be cooked roughly the same texture. And notice the size. Did you see how everything was the same size? So that means that everything, it goes back to our little Knife Skills one we did a few weeks ago. So with everything the same size, what happens? You get uniform cooking.
Got it. Okay, and it's all going to cook the same. Shrimp, super
pink.
easy, which is why I love it.
Yep.
It doesn't take a really long time in the pan, but all you're doing is sitting there and you're waiting for it to cook all the way through.
Beautiful.
And then you're donezo.
And then you're done. So what happens here? Now look at this. Imagine this. So this needs just a bit more reduction. But again, that pan sauce, if you send that out, what's the #1 complaint with chicken?
It's too cold, it's too rubbery.
And dry.
It's
always dry. Because we're so focused on making sure that it's cooked all the way through.
Right.
What happens in the end is we end up sacrificing some of that moisture.
Yeah.
Look at how beautiful that is.
That's good.
Send that out to the table. I guarantee you, you'll have chicken lovers at home.
You sure will. Okay.